All right, time now for Great Day Fitness. Today we're talking about how high Joe Carabase's hair can get. Actually, we're not. We're talking about lymphatic drainage.
Yeah, here in our studio to talk about what it is and how it works is our good friend Joe Carabase. And I know I see this a lot in my social media feeds. A lot of women are talking about getting the lymph out of their face, but it's really our whole body. We can feel kind of bloated, puffy. Just, it's not good for us when we have all this puffiness. Is that what it is?
Lymphatic drainage is one of those things, when it becomes trendy, it becomes problematic because it sets false expectations, right? Lymphatic drainage is so important. So what is lymphatic? So our lymph system is our detox system of the body. Now, we work with a lot of women in menopause, so they have fluid imbalance, which adds to it. But oftentimes when you have bloat, even lymphatic congestion can lead to things like lymphedema. But what ends up happening is your lymph pathways get blocked. And those pathways are the detoxification pathways of your body.
So you're blocking the detox from leaving your body?
Well, not intentionally, but yeah, unintentionally through nutrition, through stress, like poor nutrition, inflammatory foods, stress, injuries. We just spoke about.
Sprained ankle. So the toxins build up.
By the way, a lot of women we help too, moms, whether 30, 40 years ago had a baby or 3 months had a baby ago. When you have a C-section, you're pushing out a baby, there's going to be lymphatic congestion in that area. That creates what women refer to as mommy pooches because it blocks those pathways. But when your pathways are blocked, it creates swelling, it creates pooling of fat. So lymphatic drainage is basically releasing those, opening up those lymph nodes so your body can detoxify better.
Okay.
And here's one of the problems with detoxification is if you don't detoxify, not only do you have stuff like swelling and pooling, you also experience a lot of fatigue, joint breakdown, and often those can get misdiagnosed as other diseases.
So how do we get the lymph out?
Well, I want to say something really quick. One thing you see on social media right now, before we get into some tools, is that it's going to spot reduce your body. It doesn't do that. You know, so I want to be very clear. I don't want people to have the expectation, I tried lymphatic drainage, I saw on TikTok that somebody shrunk their stomach through lymphatic. That's not how it works. Okay. We use it as part of our stomach slimming treatments because our pads are going to open up your cells. And then the excess has to leave your body. And so that's where lymphatic drainage is going to really help the excess leave your body. But by itself, it doesn't do that. But it's really good to do for health. Okay. So we've got some good tools here. This is called the dry brush.
Yeah,
all right? Who wants a dry brush?
I've seen these and I don't know what to do with them.
So you want to?
I thought it was to exfoliate.
Well, there's subtle differences in the actual texture of the brush, but the way you dry brush is sort of like stroke towards your lymph nodes of your body. So Scott, why don't you try it
on your leg?
Yes, and you want
one way, right?
There you go, stroking.
It's like when you do your toothpaste, you're trying to get last little bit of toothpaste out. You're trying to get the stuff out.
Now, one important note here is oftentimes not communicated is within the body there are lymph nodes that go in different directions. So it's not always towards your heart. A lot of people say it's always towards your heart. Sometimes it's downward, sometimes it's upward. So we give our patients a lymph map so you know where those directions are. But dry brushing is really good. And another one is localized lymphatic drainage through a wand. So we do this after our spot reduction. Oh, look at.
See, I should just do that.
Here to serve, baby.
I mean, we're going to get the little bubble from my sprain to go away.
There you go. But and I want to be very clear too, like, this isn't a massager per se. This is lymphatic drainage. And lymphatic drainage and massage is very different. Massage is a little bit more intense, has a little bit different of a purpose, right? Lymphatic drainage is gentle. We just want to move. We just want to get things going, want to increase circulation.
Forgive me, I'm going to ask the stupid question. Are we getting rid of the lymph from this drainage through bowel movements and urination?
Great question. Any sort of tears, urination, bowel movements, how your body detoxifies, which, by the way, why so many people struggle right now, and it blows my mind, some of the things that people get diagnosed with when really they're dehydrated and they have lymphatic congestion full body. Like, of course you're going to feel fatigue, of course your metabolism is going to be slow, of course you're going to have trouble losing weight. So
there's so much to get into, and I know you're an expert in it, so you can visit definewellnesscenter.com. They're right in Glastonbury. Make sure you mention us, WSB, when you're booking a complimentary full body flush lymphatic treatment. So people can get a full body treatment and learn more.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely.
It's not a brush.
I wouldn't use that I'm just messing with you.